All right, hey everybody, RV Enthusiast here. Nice seeing you again. Hey, we're taking the Ocelot Pro from Magicycle out on that second ride to test how well this does. Throttle only, no pedaling, at 15 amps. If you guys remember, on the 20 amp, we got 26.1. I'm assuming this should take off a little slower, but should get a little bit better miles on the end. So it may have a little more struggle climbing, but let's take a look. All right, so if you look, battery's at 100%. We will click over. We will check speed. Speed is set to 28. We will come out of that. We will come down to advanced mode. We are at 15. That's where we want to be. We'll click out of that, and there we go. Trip on this is 29.8, so we'll subtract 29.8 from the final number. All throttle, no pedal. Let's go. All right. Oh, we got to put a helmet on. Let's get a helmet on, guys. Good thing I had a haircut, because now I can feel it, see? All right, let's get that helmet on. All right, guys, we're off and running. Again, we're using the Insta360 here on the front of the bike. And what we're gonna do is, I'm probably gonna ride this up till we get to maybe that little airstrip, and then I'm probably gonna quit talking and we'll just hyperlapse it to the end, talk at the end, and then hyperlapse it back and do some short talks at the end of the hyperlapses. So that'll keep this video a little shorter than 40 minutes and should make editing a lot easier for me. So yeah, first thing I can tell you, I don't think it's as fast. We'll know when we get out on the flats a little bit. Right now we're doing 27, 30, 30.3, 30.3, 32, 30, I see 30.2. Now we're doing 29. All right, cruise is set. As you can see, we're moving right along here. And we're still doing 28. So yes, the speed should be about the same on the flats. So if you remember the last video, it did really well, I thought. And we are back in the same boat about right here. That battery slump is at 76% again. So very similar numbers at this point with the battery slump. Hey, so hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, those who watched it with Yao, and me as the guest. Yao is a really nice person when you talk to him on the phone, other than the Magicycle stuff. Very nice person, and yeah, I hope they keep that up. I would love to see, you know, like Jeremy on it, and Nelson Langford. He's the e-rider, and Russ's Ride. I'd love to see those guys. There's others too, but those are the three that I watch, and I watch Citizen Cycle too. Those are probably the four I watch the most. I watch David Brand New every so often, but yeah. Anyway, someone asked me about the shocks on this. I lock everything out. I like a big stiff ride like that, see? I like that stiff ride. The shocks, if you had them preset, you know, some little stiffness in the preset, and you had it adjusted, it would not bottom out on a pothole. There we go. We're set where we're at. I don't know what speed we're going to be going. Right now, it's pretty fast, and I'm going to have to slow that down. Yeah, we're still doing 28, so we'll slow that down. I think that's too quick. Yeah, I think that's too quick. Now we're doing 24, but I don't have the cruise set. And it doesn't matter because I'm going to have to, now cruise is set, but I'm going to have to come to a stop up here, near stop or whatever. I got railroad tracks and they're a little bit stiff. All right, so probably at this point I'm going to hyperlapse everything until I get to the end, and if I think of something I'll try to remember it then to talk to you about. Remember the curve? You certainly got to lean to them. All right, let's hope from here out I hyperlapse and don't talk. Very nice day. We're going to be up in around 80, I think. It's around 65 right now. Almost a perfect ride. Maybe 3 more degrees, it'd be a perfect ride. So I imagine by the time this is done, it'll be perfect. We are doing 28. Still trying to set it around 23. There we go. That's a good speed if I can keep that, if I can hold it. There we go. Yep, we got it. 23. So at 23, it's going to take a little better than an hour to do this, guys. So I get a lot of comments on this too. Why are you doing that? Well, you know, what you may as well have a moped. Most of this is Facebook comments, but on different channels. But not everyone has the ability to spin this wheel the whole time, to spin this chain the whole time they ride. And people need to know what this bike is capable of in these conditions. If a guy has a handicap or a broken leg and he still wants to get out and ride, or a sprained ankle or something and he wants to get out and ride, or bad knees, like when I had my left bad knee, it's a little sore still. You can't always just spin, spin, spin. So this is to show you this bike has capabilities that... All right, we are here, and we will turn it off for a minute. 66%, by the way. And let's see, let's take that totally out of the sun. There we go. It's about where we were last time. And I'm just giving the butt a break, which it doesn't need it right now. A lot of people ask about this seat. Do they need a new seat? I'm 5'10", 255 pounds right now. Even when I was 5'10", 280, I didn't need another seat on this bike. And I don't have another seat on this bike. And I do have some Buckaroo seats. I got a couple of those. I have, of course, the other bike manufacturer's seats. But I think this is one of the most comfortable seats put on a bike for a stock bike. Very nice seat. And we are back to 90%. Again, like I said, don't believe that. It's going to drop real quick here in a minute. But we are back off and riding, man. Here, I'm going to pull you down a little bit. That's better. That looks better to me. All right, 23.7. So the reason my lips will be moving and I might not be talking is in hyperlapse. I separate the audio track from the video track and speed the video track up into hyperlapse, and that's why you see all the scenery beside me blurring out, because it's a better effect really than it would be if everything was just crystal clear as you pass by it. The effect looks like speed, and I separate the audio, so I'm going to be able to lessen the length of the video by hyperlapsing it, and just put the audio where it is in the video. So the battery's at 28%, and it's been holding at 28 for a little while, actually. I figured I'd be down here somewhere around 26 or 25, but we're almost there and it's still at 28. And we're about on a little bit of a downhill slope to it here in a second. Yeah, we're using, it's going to slump to no watts. We're not using any watts going down, so 28, that should be the number. All right, we are back for rest 2. Oh. By the way, no matter what seat you have, even the Buckaroo, I would think even the Cloud 9, all of them are gonna, when you long ride, will be uncomfortable. You have to get off of them every once in a while and take a break. All right, I think that's long enough for a break. Now I need to make it at least back to the house, and we shall see. All right, that's up. We're 57 minutes into the ride, but we have taken a break. Here we go. Let's see, 43% battery. In reality, it was 28. So if we're anywhere near 32, 33, that would be fantastic. Down to 40. We'll just see what it does by the time we get to the school. By the time we get to the school, the battery will be at near what it should be. I keep calling it school, but it's the church. I will be doing an accessory video probably next on this bike. I need to put some accessories on it. Although I'm pretty full up there, I need my mirror and some other stuff. Okay, we're down to 28. That's where we were back there. And that's the real setting. At least how this thing looks at it, I think. And we are 48, so we're 20 miles in. So by the time we get back home, we'll be 26 miles in, and that's as far as we got on the last running at 20 amps. We're doing 21.4, we're at least 21 miles. Like I said, I think we were at 28, we're at 49. 25% battery. We're at 53, we'll be at 53.8 here shortly, and that's 25. All right, battery's been changed out. We will turn the bike back on. Oh, we've been riding an hour and 19 minutes. And it says 23% battery. Again, don't believe that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to these trees up here and turn back around. That's far enough away from home. Fortunately, coming back, it has a slight gradation down. We're at 12%. And we are 55.5. Well, 55.5. Waiting on 55.5. 55.5. 11%. We're pushing 270 watts. And we're going to have to turn around up here in a minute. I think I'm going to try to make it all the way out to that flat out and then turn back around, because all the way home will be another 1.5 miles. There it is. She's cutting out. That's it. All right. So I'm going to come up here, let it sit for a minute, and I think it'll get me home. Yeah, I'm just going up here, and it's doing it on its own. I still have not pedaled, peeps. All right, so we'll stop here, rejuvenate a minute, and then we'll go home. All right, we're at 15, guys. 14. All we got to do is get down to that, and it'll continue on. 13. All right, 55.8. What's that, guys? That's the same, isn't it? That's the same. What is 50? So dropping from 20 amp to 15 amp was a mile difference. So I think that's in the realm of, what do you call that? Error. I had to pedal home. Yeah, you didn't answer your phone.
Oh, pedal home. You ran out?
I had to pedal home.
Because I didn't answer the phone?
No, I didn't call you. All right.